What is going on, Static Fam? Welcome back to another video. Yes, as you guys saw on the thumbnail, we are going to be speaking about my F80 M3. Not gonna lie, chat, it is so weird till this day to say that I own the F80 M3, just because, you know, like, this has been a dream car of mine, you know, for ever since it came out. And to just like proceed and understand that I can finally drive my dream car and build my dream car, own my dream car, it's like just a mind-blowing game, just because, you know, I never in a million years would have thought that, you know, I would have ever owned one of these. And it's just, you know, it just shows that, you know, the sky's the limit. Anything is possible, you know, with a lot of hard work and dedication, with, you know, the help of God, the support of God, and, you know, the support of your family, you know, anything's possible. So yeah, I mean, thank you to God, thank you to my family, and everyone in believing me. And let's get into the topic though, should we? So I see a lot of people doing research on how to get some good fitment, and this is what my, you know, my fitment looks like. Not to mention, I am static, by the way, for those who are, you know, wondering. I'm not on bags. I'm currently on BC coils. This is what my fitment currently looks like. Not gonna lie, it is like literally pristine, chef's kiss. Let's go to the driver's side really quick so we can see how the fitment looks. That's what the fitment looks like right now. And in the back, it's supposed to be a little lower. Like the quarter panel is supposed to sit right on the lip of the wheel, but the pavement here, the gravel, you know, it's uneven, so the car like kind of like tilts sideways a little bit. So it's more uneven on this side. But from the rear, it's not bad. And this is kind of like the most that you can push the wheels with spacers on stock wheels, at least. Answer most people's questions when I'm running, you know, spacer wise, because I am on stock wheels. I'm currently running 15 mil in the front and 15 mil in the back. 15-15. I know a lot of people do 12-15 or something like that, but you know, I'm used to having, you know, some pretty decent fitment, and I'm like, you know what, let me just push it a few more millimeters. What's it gonna hurt? You know, I want to see if it's, you know, possible to drive like that, and it is. It literally is. A lot of people think this car is low. It's really not low. Like, literally the way it sits right now, this is how you know, F80s who are on bags, this is literally their ride height. I'm a little lower than their ride height, I will say that. But yeah, I mean, it's literally almost like bag ride height. And I know a lot of people run 12-15 setup, but 15-15, I'm not gonna lie, you will rub a little bit, but it's not like, you know, where you have to worry about, like, you know, destroying a fender or anything like that. It's not any, you know, aggressive like that in all means. So if you look at like a close-up, it's like right, you know, flushed. And I did it like this because, you know, I just wanted to push it a little more. I wanted to see if it was possible, and yeah, it's most definitely possible. It rubs a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. So I mean, do expect that, but it's nothing like majorly where, like, you know, you're gonna crease the fender or anything like that. It's not like that at all. It's just a little bit of rubbing, and it's minor. I mean, I can, you know, it's a really tight gap for the front. Fitment wise, that's what the fitment looks like, and in the back with the 15. So yeah, 15 and 15 is what my preference is. So far so good. I'm from Stockton, and if you guys are familiar with California, I've driven this car literally like this with my lip and, you know, the side skirts and everything at this height. I've driven it to Frisco multiple times. I've never had an issue. It was pretty, you know, pretty smooth, I must say. I drove it into Frisco, San Francisco, and yeah, I mean, if you know, if I drove it through San Francisco, then it's basically capable of driving anywhere. Because San Francisco is like one of the worst cities to, you know, be driving in, you know, considering the fact that it's all hills and like just horrible in general. If you guys have been there, so you guys, you know, you guys will exactly know what I'm talking about. And if it made it like this, you know, it'll make it anywhere. So yeah, I mean, to answer your most people's questions, have I had issues with it? No. Is it gonna rub a little bit? Yes. But is it worth it? Hell yeah. The way that you figure out the type of fitment that you want to run is obviously, you know, you measure out the spaces first of all, depending on how far you want to go. What you also have to do is, these are the lug nuts that most German cars use, you know, specifically these. I personally don't like these because, like, I don't know, it's just kind of scary, to be honest. And like, I feel like once it's kind of bad because, like, if you cross thread the inner hub, then you're low-key cooked. So I mean, I don't know, me personally, I'd rather have studs, but you can do a stud conversion, but I just, you know, I kind of don't feel like it right now. So it's like, there's no need if I already got the fitment dialed. So in order to get everything properly set up, because I made the same mistake, you know, I'm going to help you guys prevent the same mistake that I did. So if you guys want to go with 15-15, for example, you also need to get extended lugs. and I will explain how to, you know, get everything set up. So if you go 15-15, you know, 15 front, 15 back millimeter spacers, what you have to do is, this is an extended one, by the way. This is not the OEM one. The OEM is a lot shorter than this one. What you have to do is, for example, let's say you go 15 mil in the front. You get the stock lug nut, and from here, the bottom where my thumb is, from right here to the top of the thread right here, you measure what the factory one is. And if you want to go with 15, for example, whatever the measurement from here to here is for the stock, you just add 15 more millimeters, and with that you would have to buy, you know, whatever it equals up to of the lug nut. So yeah, that's what you do. So you get the stock one, you measure from here to the top of the thread. Let's say, for example, that this is, you know, the original one, the stock factory lug nut, and from here, from the bottom of the thread to the top of the thread, it's like 5 inches, and I want to go with like a 7-inch spacer. So obviously to go from 5 to 7, it's 2. And you want to get the proper amount of threads to get into the hub. So what you would do is you would just add 2 more inches, because you need that extra 2 inches to get threaded into the hub. So if it's 5 from here to here, and I want to go with 7-inch per se, what I would do is from here I would just add an additional 2 inches to extend this way. That way you can get the, you know, enough threads to get threaded into the hub. And that's basically how you measure it out. The way I originally thought, because, you know, I made the mistake, I thought it was from the bottom of the lug right here, the hex point, to the top of the thread, which it's not. It's from the bottom of the thread to the top of the thread. That's what you measure. Yeah, I mean, 15-15, I honestly think that would be the best bet. I've been driving it like this on 15 mils at this height for maybe like 3 months, and I've never had an issue. If you're about fitment and you want to have good fitment, just do the 15. Once again, this is what it looks like on 15-15. Thank you guys so much for watching, and smash that subscribe button, drop a thumbs up on this video. I will see you on the next one, you guys. More content coming soon. Till the next one, see you guys later. Peace out.